Oh, what is it called? Hello. And I just don't care. I just don't care. I don't care. Man, I don't motherfucking know. Well, hello, welcome back to my channel. Jashana here to talk about some friggin' books. This is another combination haul slash unhaul. I could probably do separately with this, but it's whatever. Oh yeah, I could do a whole unhaul. But then my haul is just like, well, could I? Well, you know, maybe, will I just do a haul or an unhaul? Oh my god, my eye. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna do an unhaul. I just scratched my eye. My god. Because I do have 3 books to haul, but I think I also might be getting new books, other books soon after I unhaul these, so I'll wait to do the haul. So yeah, unhaul. That's all we're doing today, unhaul. Jesus Christ. And a couple of these I think I talked about when I did the review for them. I don't know what my mic situation is. Can you hear me okay? I hope so. Anyway, all right. When I did my recent wrap-up, I think I said that I'm going to be unhauling The Tangle Palace by Marjorie Liu, this beautiful cover by Sana Takeda, the same artist that works with Marjorie Liu on the Monstrous graphic novel series, which I love, even though I'm very confused by most of the time. But yeah, this is a short story collection by Marjorie Liu. I liked it. I didn't dislike it. It was very, like, middle of the road. Never gonna reread it. It's very pretty, but, like, I'm not gonna see it, like, tucked into my shelf. So I can give it away, and hopefully somebody else finds it and enjoys it. So there's that. And then, I probably mentioned this as well, Walhalla by Nikki May. This is such a pretty cover. Like, I love it. These colors, it's so great. The book, however, not great. I managed to get into a conversation with Ray over at Bookmark Chronicles. Go check Ray out if you haven't already. Where I was like, I kind of want you to read this because I kind of want you to, like, rant about it. And she was like, I just watched your recent wrap-up talking about that book. I'm not reading that book. And I was like, damn it. But then I started venting. I was like, okay, if you're not going to read it, let me just go more in depth and rant about this shit. And she was just like, yeah, hard fucking pass. So nobody is able to commiserate with me currently on my many issues with this book. I ended up giving it like a middle of the road rating. But yeah, I'm certainly never rereading this. Oh my god, no. Characters, just the worst people ever. If you love mess, if you just love a dramatic, messy-ass time, 10 out of 10 would recommend. But never gonna reread it, so getting rid of it. And then, this I debated for a minute, okay? I was very like, I don't know, maybe not, But just today, I started listening to the first book in this series on audio. I've read the book physically, but it was a couple years ago, so I was like, let me reread it, and I'll listen to it on audio. And I got into chapter 2, and I just don't care. I just don't care. I don't care. So even though I fucking pre-ordered all 3 books in this trilogy, and I actually really like these covers, God, maybe I should keep it. Should I keep it? But I really like these covers, and I did enjoy the first book. I can't remember what I rated it, but anyway, okay, the series in question is the Camelot Rising series. We have The Guinevere Deception. This is by Kirsten White. And then we have The Camelot Betrayal. This one, look at that sky blue. So pretty. Anyway, that one. And then we have The Excalibur Curse. And yeah, I don't know. Should I? I don't know. Give me your thoughts below. It's one of these things where I'm like, I didn't like love the first book. And yeah, I started listening to the audio, and I was just like, this is a little melodramatic. And I don't know. I just don't know. But God, look at that. Look at that shit. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. Okay, I don't know. I'll probably unhaul it, but if a bunch of people are like, no, I think you'd love it, let me know. And then the next one was a DNF that I actually would recommend. I really liked the characters. The plot was interesting enough. The pacing was fine. I wasn't hating anything about it, but I got about 27% in, and the writing style, it was a little too angsty for me. It was just not the thing for me, but it was a really cool premise. Trouble the Saints by Elia Dawn Johnson. Again, I would recommend it. It was a fun enough time. It's an alternate history in 1942, New York, and we have our main character who has like magical hands that give her like magical accuracy with throwing knives. So she's basically an assassin for a crime boss, like underworld crime boss, mob boss type guy. And she's kind of like rethinking her life choices and being like, do I want to keep doing this? I don't know. And then shit starts hitting the fan, and I just wasn't getting really gripped by it. So that's why I DNF'd and why I'm unhauling. But this is definitely one where I would say, like, if any of that sounds cool, pick this up. Check it out. Because there was nothing about it that I was like, ugh, no. Just the writing style wasn't really working for me. And then the last unhaul for today. Just talked about this in a recent wrap-up as well. Well, maybe, I don't know when this video is going up, but The Stationery Shop by Marjan Kamali. Just very middle of the road for me. This is not the type of romance that gets me invested or emotional. Did not find it very profound. First love, teenage first love, puppy love. I just can't wrap my head around pining away for this for the rest of your life. I'm like, get over it. It was puppy love. It was teenage love. Like, move on. I just can't like, my brain cannot compute having unrequited love for decades with someone you dated, even if you were gonna marry them and you were like that, like in love. I just can't wrap my head around still pining away for this person decades later, many decades later. Just didn't impact me in a profound way. Very beautiful writing, though. So that was nice. I gave it 3 stars. Never going to reread it, even though it's such a beautiful book. But yeah, getting rid of it. Okay, actually, maybe I will talk about the hauls because I went through the unhauls so fast. And I only have 3 to haul currently. So, like I said, I will be unhauling these and getting store credit probably, and like getting more books, but whatever. I'll just talk about these for now. I have book 2 of the Elfraver trilogy by J.R. Tross, The Rebel, which I really like this cover. I really liked the first book's cover. She's a chunky bitch. I'm excited to get to it, though. I really liked the first book. I don't know when I'll get to it, but yeah, I did really enjoy the first book, and I'm excited to see where it goes. So, yeah, thank you very much to JR. This was sent to me very generously, and it's much appreciated. When I do pick this up, I am going to be doing a giveaway of the first 2 books, so look forward to that. And then book 2 of, what is this series called? It's, what is it called? Hello? Bitch, what is it called? The Deathless series. Is this a duology? Man, I don't motherfucking know. At any rate, though, it's book 2. I'm not sure if it's a duology or a trilogy or more, but The Merciless Ones by Namina Forna, The Gilded Ones being the first book. I quite enjoyed it. I didn't like give it 5 stars necessarily, but it was solid. I had a good enough time and I was intrigued enough where I pre-ordered this second book. And I love these covers. I think they're so pretty. The artwork is so freaking pretty. So yeah, hopefully I enjoy this. And if it is a continuing series, which I need to find out, that I will want to continue and get the next book in the series. And then this one is a book I actually already own in a different edition, but I haven't read yet. So now I have 2 books, but 2 editions, but I haven't read the book yet. But it's Michael J. Sullivan, Nolan, book 1 of The Rise and the Fall. I backed the Kickstarter to get this special edition hardcover that I then put these corner things on. Yeah, love this, but I don't want to actually physically read this copy, obviously. And I did also back the Fairlane Book 2 Kickstarter, so I will be getting the special edition of that soon. I was gonna wait to get the paperback of this, but I don't know when that's gonna happen, like when the paperback is gonna come out for Nolan. So I want to read it this year, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll get the hardcover, the regular hardcover. I love these covers. They're Mark Simonetti, who is a quite well-known fantasy, like epic adult fantasy cover artist. And I don't think he does commissions anymore. I don't think he like takes on new work anymore, but Michael J. Sullivan already had like an established relationship with him. So he got him to do the Rise and the Fall books, and yeah, I'm very excited to get to this. This series is in the same world as the Rhaenyra books and the Legends of the First Empire, the world of Elon, and it's between Rhaenyra and the Legends books. I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's like 2,000 years after, or 1,000 years? Yeah, after the Legends of the First Empire, and like 1,000 years or so before the beginning of the Rhaenyra Chronicles. And you don't need to have read those other books in order to start this series. So that's cool. Same thing goes for the Rhaenyra books versus Legends. You can kind of read whichever one first, whatever you think works best. I love that I read the Legends books first and then Rhaenyra Revelations. There were so many Easter eggs that I saw that were so fun to see in Rhaenyra, and like the history that they got horribly wrong. It was really cool. So I liked doing that. But yeah, with any of his series, there are Easter eggs that you won't see without having read the other ones, but nothing spoilery. There's nothing that's going to be spoiled. So that's cool. And there we go. That's the Unhaul and the very, very tiny haul. Like, comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined and you have not already. As always, thank you so much for your time. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Wow, cool.